Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. So I stopped in a not great spot, but I was having trouble looking for a spot to stop last time. And this is just after Maho comes into their temporary laboratory, that is, like 2 sofas and a chair or something. The professor put the laptop back on the table and sat on the sofa across from her. Oh right, and I kept saying Saleri wrong. It was like something. I don't know. If it pops up again, I might go and look it up. If I remember. The professor put the laptop back on the table and sat on the sofa across from her. And then they started the meeting. They discussed their future plans with the professor. One of the options that came up was going back to America. Something kept bugging Maho the whole time during the meeting. When she was remembering how she'd met Kursu, she was also remembering something else. Okay, well here it is. Let me look it up. There's quite a couple YouTube videos here about it. Let's see this one.
Antonio Salieri.
Salieri.
Antonio Salieri.
What is this, just like 16 seconds of people saying his name? Yeah, it is.
Antonio Salieri.
No, not celery. Antonio Salieri. That's how you say it. Salieri. Maho's user account name. She'd picked it a month after Kurisu had died. For some reason, she couldn't stop thinking about it. After she finished her meeting with Dr. Leskinen and left to school, she realized it had started to rain.
やっぱり降ってきちゃったか。日本の天気予報は驚くほど正確ね。桐生さん、どこかお店に入っているのかしら。
Just as she went to take out her phone and send a message to her, she got a message of her own from Kursu. It was fun talking with Sawayama today. Tell me about Okabe next time. I had fun too. I've said this before, but it's not like that. Oh. Oh. She was about to snap and say something back when she saw Mocha in her field of vision. She'd opened her folding umbrella and was crouching by the side of the road with her phone out. When Maho approached, she saw a flower blooming beneath the asphalt and shrubbery. Mocha was trying to take a picture of it. Or between, I should say, not beneath.
桐生さん、ごめんなさい。お待たせしちゃったわね。
Maho's face looks kind of weird here. Mocha looked up and opened her mouth hesitantly.
いやじゃさん。
Maho was happy that she said her name.
花取ってたの？
Moakin nodded and looked back towards the ground. There was a tiny flower blooming where the asphalt met the shrubbery. There was no other flower like it in view. The wind must have brought it here. The flower's color was striking, but something, perhaps the rain, made it look sickly. Moakin took a picture of it. Then another and another. Work it, flower. The umbrella in her hand seemed to be stopping her from taking a good picture.
傘持ってましょうか。別に。いいからいいから。
Maho practically yanked the umbrella out of Mocha's hand.
ありがとう。どういたしまして。
Moeka used both hands to steady her camera. Then when it came into focus, she pressed the button. A moment later, she stood up satisfied.
うまく撮れた。
Just zooming in on that weird face.
ポートレートの準備かしら。
Moeka shook her head.
ヒアジョーさんの写真は撮れない。風景を
You
撮
don't
る
want
の
a picture
が
of her anyway.
習慣。
写真を撮るのが好きなの？
Moeka shook her head again.
証明。今日、自分がどこにいたかの証
証明？
そう。
それってどういう？
And then she heard the sound that meant she'd received a Rhine message.
またクリスからかしら。
私にも来てる。
フェイリスさん？
Disaster, Nya. The 314th prophecy of Fatima has come to pass, Nya. The hearts of men have lost the will to believe, and the seal created by the sacrifice of the ancient Inca civilization has been broken, Nya. It's only a matter of time before the Dark God, the master of Pluto, revives, Nya. Let's learn about the not planet Pluto. A dwarf planet discovered in 1930 by astronomer Clyde Tombach. For years it was defined as the 19th planet from the Sun, and due to its status as the most distant planet, it often appeared in fiction. However, later developments in astronomy revealed that there were many other planets that were roughly the same size as Pluto, and a fierce debate ensued as to whether they should be counted as well. In the end, the International Astronomical Union adopted the term dwarf planet in 2006, and Pluto is classified as one of these. Not only the Earth, but the whole Galactic Federation is in danger, Nya. Summon the House of Lords and the Senate immediately, Nya. The President is missing, but I'm sure he's flown off in Air Force One or something to fight the enemy himself, Nya. I'll start the ceremony to seal him away once more, Nya. I want you to buy time for me until it finishes, Nya. Wait, what are you talking about? Huh? That was a joke, Nya. But really, there's big trouble, Nya. What happened? I'll explain later, Nya. There's a critical mission I want you to do before you head back to the condo, Nya. Both Maho and Moeka looked at each other, confused by Ferris's strange message.
二人ともよく来てくれたにゃ。タイムリミットが迫っているけど、まだ時間は残っているにゃ。準備はできているかにゃ。
できている。
ええ。
では、始めるにゃ。作戦名は、夜更かしシンデレラたちの秘密の女子会。おねむで思わずドッキリ発言にゃー。
This is a very interesting spread of pajamas we've got here.
二人ともどうしたにゃ。テンション低いにゃー。
But it fits their personality. Well, not their personalities, but it fits their body styles well enough, I should say.
せっかくの女子会なんだから、もっと楽しむにゃ。
まあいいけど、まさか2人にやっておいてほしい重大なミッションが夕飯を抜いておくことだとは思わなかったわ。
Oh, I didn't realize Moeka is even more revealing than I previously thought. The two of them had suddenly gotten a message that Ferris was having a girls' party that night. Ferris had asked them to skip dinner so that they'd have empty stomachs for the party. And both Maho and Moeka had done so.
さあさあ、何でも好きなものを食べるにゃ。ケーキもアイスも ちょっとだけお高めのものを買ってきたにゃ。
Ferris started to rummage through the plastic convenience store bags with a smile. Normally, Ferris acted like she was rich, and in fact, she was rich, so she could have easily purchased the most expensive cake that either of them had ever tasted. But she realized that the right cakes and ice cream for a party like this are the ones you got at a convenience store, and she purchased them there without any hesitation. Maho thought that that must be one reason why the customers and maids at May Queen admired her so much. She'd been working short-staffed at May Queen since the start of the year, so it had to have been hard, but she wasn't showing any signs of exhaustion at all.
マホニャン、どうしたにゃ？フェイリスに惚れちゃったかにゃ？女の子からの求愛はいつでもウェルカムにゃ。
そんなんじゃないわよ。
照れることないにゃ。プレゼントも気に入ってくれたようで、フェイリスも嬉しいにゃ。思ってた通り、すっごく似合
Oh,
って
so
るに
that
ゃ。
was
そ
Ferris's
のパン
gift.
ダパジャマ。
気に入ってるわけじゃないわ。
Baka.
せっかく用意してくれたものを拒否したら失礼だから。
The hooded panda pajamas that Maho was wearing were a gift from Ferris.
サイズがぴったりなのは別にいいんだけど、どう考えても子供用よねこれ。
マホニャンはお人形さんみたいだから、きっと何でも似合うにゃ。
その呼び方はやめてってば。それとお願いだから毎日別の動物パジャマを着せようとか考えないでね。何？
マホニャン、心が読めるのかにゃ。すでに1週間分は用意済みだということをなぜ知っているにゃ。
もう買ってあるの？
Just as Maho was starting to realize that Ferris was just toying with her. Moeka was covering her mouth with her hand and trying not to laugh.
キリュウさん？
もえにゃ。
ごめんなさい。笑うつもりはない。
Maho saw Moeka smile for the first time. So this was how she smiled.
その笑顔、すっごく可愛いにゃ。もっと見せてにゃ。
Oh. Oh. Ferris's eyes sparkled in the dim light. Without warning, she leapt upon Moeka and started to tickle her sides.
こちょこちょこちょこちょこちょ。
やめて。
Awkward. Yep. I feel Maho right now. Moeka was evidently very vulnerable to tickling. She squirmed as tears formed in her eyes and she started to gasp for air.
なんか、いけないことをしている気分になってくるにゃ。
Important story today. Pay attention.
そうね。
Ferris backed off as Moeka panted and gasped for breath.
しかし、ものすごいにゃ。
Sigoinya.
そうね。
Ferris and Maho looked at each other and spoke.
すごいおっぱいにゃ。
Sigoi. Moeka was wearing a crimson baby doll as her pajamas. It was the kind of adult lingerie that you could never imagine a girl like her wearing. Of course, she seemed unaware of this, and had seemingly only chose it because it was easy to move around in. But with Moeka's natural proportions, she ended up looking incredibly seductive. And on top of that, when her massive breast shook as Ferris tickled her, even Maho felt a little strange. Anyone else feeling a little awkward? Moeka apologized as she gasped for breath. Maho shook her head to drive away the strange feelings.
まあいいわ。じゃあ女子会とやらを始めましょうか。
はーい。冷やしてあるジュースを持ってくるにゃ。今夜は寝かさないにゃ。
No one gets any sleep was Ferris's idea of a joke. She had work early next morning. The party lasted exactly 2 hours, and they talked the whole time. Actually, Ferris talked the whole time, and Maho and Moeka would occasionally answer. At most sleepovers, girls talked about fashion and romance maybe, but these girls weren't interested in those things. Instead, they talked about work and their futures. It was fun to see a different side of each other as they spoke. Moeka, for instance.
趣味で小説を書いてるの。
She said she'd been reading one of the web novels that were popular lately, and had decided to write one herself. And what's more, she said it was a romance with some really steamy scenes.
読ませてにゃ。
無理。まだ一章も書き終わってないから。
Moeka refused, but Ferris and Maho made her promise to let them see it when it was finished. You know, if the World War III isn't started yet, Ferris had something surprising to say too.
メイドを辞めるつもりはないけど、結婚にも憧れるにゃ。子供がたくさん欲しいにゃ。
Ferris had lost her family when she was young, so she wanted a big family of her own, and as soon as possible. It was probably going to be a very lively family. For the last 30 minutes, Ferris talked Maho into giving a lecture on AI research. Maho gave a slightly less formal version of the interview she'd done yesterday. She talked about the framing problem, about Amadeus, and about a future where AI surpassed humans. Ferris was interested in more than anime culture. She was into technology and gadgets as well, and she paid close attention to what Maho had to say. But as Maho spoke, she realized that Moeka was starting to look depressed.
桐生さん、どうかした？
眠くなっちゃったかにゃ。
そうじゃない。未来が怖い。
未来が怖い？
そう。人工知能の研究が進んで、人間より優秀な人工知能が誕生したら、仕事を失う人が現れると思う。
It took our jobs.
私もきっとそれが怖い。
So that was it, Maho thought to herself. Maho had only lived with Moeka for a few days, but she'd started to figure out her personality. She was a very pretty girl, with amazing proportions and good at her job, but Moeka seemed to think that she was worthless. She thought that nobody needed her, and that if someone better than her appeared, they would quickly take her place. And once that happened enough that there was no place left where she belonged, then what would happen to her? That scared her.
大丈夫よ、桐生さん。
そうにゃ。そんな心配いらないにゃ。
私はフェイリスさんやヒアジョーさんのような特別な技術や知識を誰でも私の代わりになれる。誰でも私よりうまく働ける。私は二人のように優秀では。
だから何なの？代わりがいる、 自分より優れた人がいる。それが何だっていうの？
マホニャン。
私より優秀な脳科学者はいくらでもいるわ。いつかは私が発明した人工知能が私よりも優れた論文を書き上げてしまうかもしれない。でもそれが何だっていうの？ビクトル・コンドリア大学のレスキネン研究所の入り口に一番近い机は私の席なの。扉の立て付けが悪くていつも風が吹き込んでくるし、いつも誰かが廊下で喋っているからうるさくてしょうがないけど、私の席なの。たとえ宇宙が終わったとしても、私はあの席を他の誰かに譲るつもりはないわ。私より優秀な脳科学者や私より優秀な人工知能があの席に座りたがっても譲ってなんかあげるもんですか？
Things are supposed to be really heartwarming, but it just seems stubborn.
人は誰かの代わりなんかにはなれないなんて甘い話をするつもりはないわ。代わりが利かない仕事なんて社会活動の中ではめったにないもの。でもだからって代わってあげる義理なんてないわ。私は私なんだから。
私は私。
それにね、優秀かどうかなんて関係ないのよ。もしフェイリスさんと分子レベルで全く同一の生体ロボットが存在して全く同等もしくはそれ以上の給仕ができるとする。それでも私はフェイリスさんに給仕をお願いするわ。たとえ料金が10倍違っても100倍違ってもロボットに頼もうとは思わない。そこに理由なんてない。私はフェイリスさんが出してくれる紅茶が飲みたいの。つまりはそういうことよ。だから
Maho was getting so emotional. She didn't know what to say next. She realized that Moeka and Ferris were staring at her in shock.
ごめんなさい。私たらついムキになって。
私は私そうなのかも。
Moeka smiled a little. The next instant, Ferris was on top of her, squeezing her tight.
何？
Ferris was smiling at her with dewy eyes.
感動したにゃ。マホニャンがそこまでフェイリスのことを愛してくれてたにゃんて。その気持ちに応えるにゃ。マホニャンが飲む紅茶は一生フェイリスが入れてあげるにゃ。
私そういう話してた？
The next few minutes were a struggle to stop Ferris from rubbing her face against her cheek. And now to Okabe. I sighed a little as I got off the train at Akihabara.
考えてみると俺、年明けから5日連続で秋葉に来てることになるな。
New Year's was our trip to the shrine. And the second I'd come to deal with the aftermath of that. And then the world line had changed. On the third I'd come to check on Maho and Moeka. On the fourth, that is, yesterday, Mayuri had invited me to a New Year's party at May Queen. I hadn't come to Akihabara every day like this since last summer.
フェリスちゃん、どうしたんだろうね。
さあな、あいつの考えていることはわからん。
There was a reason I brought Mayuri to Akihabara. Kyoma, I mean Ocarina, big trouble, nya. Tonight the 32,000-something seal, but anyway, they're in trouble. I'm sorry, come as quick as you can. Ferris, work, meow, Mayuri, Mayushi, planetary alignment. Whoa, that was a lot of things. Rhylia, an ancient island in the Cthulhu mythos that fell below the sea during an earthquake. Now it's an undersea city located at that location in the South Pacific between New Zealand and the western coast of Chile. The stars become right, a term used to describe a certain stellar alignment in the Cthulhu mythos. When the stars become right, Cthulhu, one of the great old ones, will awaken from his ancient slumber. Planetary alignment, the name for a phenomenon where the planets in the solar system line up in relation to the sun. This can occur anywhere from once every few decades to once in several centuries. The most recent was in 1982, and the next will be in 2161. There's no scientific value to this phenomenon, but it creates ideal conditions for visiting several planets at once. For this reason, it was used in the Voyager project. Since the visual impact is very striking, planetary alignments are very common in works dealing with the occult. Basically, something bad had happened at Ferris's house and she wanted my help.
ヒア嬢さんたちに何かあったのか。昨日フェイリスと話した時は普段通りに見えたんだが。
そんなことないよ。フェリスちゃん、この年末年始はすっごく頑張ってるからかなり疲れてると思う。でもね、フェリスちゃんって弱音を吐くことは絶対にないんだ。どんなになのに今回は珍しくオカリンに助けを求めてきてるわけでしょ。よっぽどのことが起きてるんじゃないかな。
We decided to hurry to Ferris's house.
あれ？
We called Ferris's condo from the first floor entrance, but there was no answer. Was Kuroki not in? But at least Maho and Moeko should be.
出ないね。
おかしいな。
I tried again, and this time got a response.
はい。
あ、岡部ですが。
はい。お嬢様から伺っております。どうぞ。
Mayuri and I looked at each other, shocked by the tone of his voice. Even when he came to greet us, Kuroki was too exhausted to give his usual elegant welcome.
岡部様。
Kuroki called my name weakly, and in the next moment he collapsed to his knees like a puppet with its strings cut.
黒木さん？
このままでは秋葉家が。
黒木さん？どうしたんですか？
岡部様、今すぐお逃げください。ここにいてはなりません。
I'm trying to figure out if this is something of Ferris's or not. It seems a little... like, too real.
何があったんですか？
私にもわかりません。
But then again, he's being super vague, so this could in fact be just like another Ferris's tricks.
見た？何を見たんですか？
Kuroki tried to say something, but then gave up and shook his head. And then he slowly raised his arm and pointed to the end of the hallway.
客間です。あそこに。
That's where Maho and Moeka were. Did something happen to them?
マユリ、黒木さんを頼む。
I left Kuroki in Mayuri's care and ran to the guest room. The door to the guest room was shut.
ヒアジョさん、桐生萌か、無事か。
Daijoubu!
どっちでもいいから返事をしてくれ。さあ、入るぞ。
Not entirely surprised about what's gonna happen.
どうしてこんなことに。
Cause see, the thing is it wouldn't have started with Okabe saying I don't believe it if it was something truly bad, like someone being dead. He would just be like, my jaw sunk to the floor. I didn't think something like this could... He wouldn't start off by talking. So this is clearly, like, not bad. I couldn't believe my eyes. Yep. That's what I figured. Alright, we'll leave it off there for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. A lot of these not bad things happening. Where it's like, the horrors I faced. Tell me, what is it? It was undescribably bad. Yes, what happened? So bad. The horror. It's terrible. We'll get into that next time. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more Steins Gate Zero. Bye.